I like big books and I cannot lie. 750 pages. Big books. Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome. If you're new, I'm Alex and I'm happy you're here. Today's video is gonna be about me choosing my TBR with prompts out of my TBR jar. I'm really excited. I've never done this before, but I'm really intrigued by it. Like, everyone's doing it, so I'm gonna try. I put in 40 prompts in here, and I'm probably gonna choose 6 prompts that go with 6 books, because I also have another, I think 2 or 3 books to read. I think another 2 or 3 books to read for book clubs that I'm in, so I think 6 is gonna be a good number. Adding those up to the book clubs, it's gonna be like 8 or 9. And I feel like in June I can do that. So let's start with the first one. Oh, that's 2. There you go. Okay. A book by an author of your home country. I'm not sure if I even have a book by an author of Germany. I think it should be a German book, but I don't own these. I don't own German books. No. Let's pick again. I'm just gonna leave that out officially. So let's choose another one. Like the first, actually. This one says a book set in a dystopian future. Okay, let me think about that, because I'm not sure if that one is actually a dystopian novel. That's a trilogy? What? No, I'm not sure if that's a dystopian novel. I don't have many. I'm not sure if I even have one. This is so hard. Basically, not this one, but this one. Basically, it is about, I'm just checking the pages because 750 pages. Maybe I'll do like 5 prompts. I'm not sure, because this is crazy. I really want to read this. I even started it once, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it because I just finished, what's it called? I just finished Iron Gold and then went into this right away, but I wasn't kind of ready for it. But I love that it's floppy, like, wow. Love that, because it's a big book and I cannot read this. Oh my god. Like, I shouldn't read like in the middle, and I was about to. So, okay. I came up to page, wow. I didn't even finish the prologue. That's great. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in there because originally Red Rising is a trilogy and I've already read those. The 3rd book is the best. Morningstar is just, really, you have to read it. But he just kept writing. P.S. Brown just kept writing. So he wrote another, I think 3 for now, and next year there's gonna be a 7th book in the series, and it's gonna be the final book because I really need to catch up. And since it's such big books, I mean, they get bigger and bigger as the series goes on, I'm gonna put this in there. And Red Rising is basically about the humanity expanding throughout the universe, and it starts in Red Rising on Mars. It's basically Hunger Games on Mars, the 1st book, and I couldn't get into it quite as much as I wanted to, but at the end of book 1, I was hooked. I immediately bought the 2nd and 3rd book and read the 2nd right away, and then I bought all the other books that are out, except for, I think it's Lightbringer. Yeah, Lightbringer is still out after Dark Age. I need to get Lightbringer once I finish this because I need to catch up, like I said. So this is gonna be my first book for the prompt. A book set in a dystopian future. Book number 1, big book. That's okay. Second prompt. is a book with the weather element in the title. Okay, let's see if I even have one. I just put it in there again. That's one. I hate that I have to keep turning this because I have so many unread books. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, I've been meaning to read this quite a while, to be honest. Wait. Okay, got it. We have two choices because the one I found, it's basically the Starless Sea, and starless could be the sky, could be a weather condition basically. And I've seen this on Katie's reading and she's been loving it. She's like reread it a couple of times. I really want to read this, but also I have In the Shadow of Lightning by Brian McClellan, apparently. So I'm not really sure what it's about, so I would go into this blind, but I'm really intrigued. On the other side, this is another 540 pages and this is 480. And basically, I just chose a book that's over 700 pages, so I'm gonna go with The Starless Sea because it's shorter and I've seen it on Katie's reading everywhere on her channel, and she talks about this book so highly, so I'm really intrigued. Yeah, so I'm gonna choose this one as my next read. Let's pick prompt number 3. Okay, so this one says, oh no, a book set in space or another planet. So basically, Dark Age. Dang it, okay. No, I don't think so. The one that caught my eye is this one. It's Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. I have seen this on Reagan's channel over at Peru's Project, and I've been watching her videos since she started, basically. Since she was like sitting in front of her bed talking about books, and I love it. It's really great. I really love her channel, and she has been loving the series. It's like 9 or 10 books, I'm not sure, but I have the first one, the Expanse series, and I think I'm gonna put it in there. It has about 560 pages, so it's doable. I have some time off in June, so another big book, but not as big as Dark Age. This is gonna wreck me, I think. Let's pick prompt number 4. Okay, so a book that's been highly rated on Goodreads. Since I'm filming with my iPhone, let me get my iPad. Okay, I could just choose any book and then see if that's highly rated on Goodreads, and then hopefully gonna read it. Let's see. I have one in mind, to be honest. Okay, it's 3.86, the first book I have in mind. Hi, Lottie. Hi. Yeah? Okay, so the other one, which was it? Oh, there's one. So 3.86 or 4.44. So the second one won. Let me get it. It's another big book, but I like big books and I cannot lie, to be honest. So I'm reading another over 760 page book. I really hope it's good because it has such good rating. It's really good on Goodreads if it goes above 4, basically. And it's 4.44, so almost 4.5. So I'm really intrigued to read Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I have heard such mixed feelings about it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but I'm in the mood for like two worlds colliding. The first sentence here is, when two worlds collide, nothing will ever be the same again. And I'm kind of ready for two worlds colliding. I mean, I know it's not like fantasy or something. It is basically just fiction and romance. I think I am ready because I'm currently reading Magnolia Parks. Gonna read the first book of Boys of Tamon. It depends on the next prompt if I'm gonna go with 5 or 6 books, to be honest. So let's see what the fifth prompt, the fifth prompt is gonna be. The fifth prompt is gonna be a book that was adapted into a movie or TV series. I have an idea. I have been seeing this trailer on Prime since they just put trailers everywhere, unless you pay like $3 more. I've seen this trailer like every time I watch Supernatural, and it is a really intriguing trailer for a movie, I believe, and it is called Dark Matter. We're back with this book because I've seen Ashlyn Kelly read this and love this, and I'm not sure if Ian read it too. I'm kind of going into this blind. I'm kind of not know what it's about, even though I saw the trailer like 50 times. It's a trilogy, like I said earlier. This is just a 300-page book, so it's gonna like even out all of those big books I have. I feel like a 6th book. Yeah. Let's choose the last one. A book with a title that has 2 words. 2. Okay, 2 words. That's hard. Because it's always like Ship of Magic, Legacy of Ash, The Black Prism, Tomorrow, Tomorrow, Tomorrow. Happy Place would work. Foundry Side would work. But I'm not feeling those 2, to be honest. Twin Crowns. Oh, I have an idea. I found a book that has just 2 words in the title. And it is a book I have read when did this come out? It came out in 2011, oh my god. I have read this, I think, in like 2012, 13, maybe 14 at the most. So it's been a while. I remember not everything was out, like from the whole series. It's a long series. I really liked it, but I don't know why I never like kept going. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna choose Shatter Me by Tahereh. How are you gonna pronounce that? Tahereh Mafi? Tahereh Mafi? I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm really, really sorry. This is gonna be my last book. And I really want to read the whole series. That's why I even bought the whole stack of books. So yeah, that is gonna be on my TBR as well. Let's wrap this up a little bit. Let's start with, I'm trying to lay out those prompts. Okay, so for the first prompt, which was a book set in a dystopian future, I chose Dark Age, the 5th book in the Red Rising. I almost said trilogy. In the Red Rising world. I'm a sucker for Red Rising. My second book and second prompt was a book with a weather element in the title, and it chose The Starless Sea, which is basically about when Zachary Rawlins stumbles across a mysterious book containing details from his own life among its pages. It leads him on a quest unlike any other. That basically just sold me. Other than Katie is reading, loving it, so that's gonna be my second book. And then the third prompt was a book set in space or another planet, and this is a Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. Humanity has colonized the solar system, Mars, the moon, the asteroid belt, and beyond, but the stars are still out of our reach. Jim Holden is an officer on an ice miner making runs from the rings of Saturn to the mining stations of the belt. And also we're following Detective Miller is looking for a girl. Holden and Miller must thread the needle between the Earth government, the outer planet revolutionaries, and secretive corporations. It's gonna be a lot of politics, I think, and it's pretty dark, I've heard, but I'm intrigued. My fourth book is highly rated on Goodreads, and it is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. And this is basically about 2 worlds colliding, about Johnny and Shannon. Johnny is a rugby star, and Shannon is basically like an outsider, I think. That's what I've like gathered from the back. And it's they say, but as they fall into a complicated friendship, Johnny and Shannon cannot foresee the obstacles that will threaten their blossoming relationship. So, 2 worlds colliding, Johnny's and Shannon's, and I'm ready. The 5th book I chose is a book that's made into a TV series or movie. This one has been made into a movie, which I saw the trailer of like 50 times basically, like I said. The back says, "Are you happy with your life?" Those are the last words Jason Dessen hears before the kidnapper knocks him unconscious. I've seen from the trailer that it's kind of like a dystopian thing. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but it says it's a fiction and a thriller, and that's gonna like change things up a little bit in my reading month. And the last book I chose, which had the prompt "a book with a title that has 2 words," is Shatter Me by Tahere Mafi. I'm so sorry if I say that wrong. It's such a hard name for me. If you have not heard about this book, the back says, "A fragile teenage girl is held captive, locked in a cell." These kids are like crazy. Just leave. Leave. Just. A fragile teenage girl is held captive, locked in a cell by the re-establishment. A harsh dictionaryship. I'm so sorry. A harsh dictatorship in charge of a crumbling world. But Juliet is no ordinary teenager. One touch from her can kill. I have 6 books. Big books. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked what it shows and you're intrigued by what I'm reading in June. So I'm probably gonna do a lot of readathons and a lot of reading vlogs, since I'm just not a sit-down girl, to be honest. I'm probably gonna do reading vlogs. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!